I'm a little concerned I'm going to wind up in my children's basement because Congress is screwing me. For you, a public service announcement. Bright side.
Access channels are critical tools for educational institutions. They are used to distribute emergency information, school announcements, event calendars, and student-produced media. They also allow you to watch your local Board of Education in action. Through the provision of educational access channels, our communities are kept informed, educated, and entertained. Where else can you get information about your local schools? Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local educational access channel.
Well, good on. Good morning. I got some news. Let's have some good news. We got some good news from the seniors, the senior centers, the Lakeshore seniors, and then we'll hear from Mort Flexer, who is the geezer from hell. We have, I want to say, Lakeshore Seniors is a wonderful little group. They meet, they're the bunch who meet over there in Fredonia. Charlene Hallmark is going to be the new president over there, and vice is going to be Barb Beveridge. Remember, they have the seniors, usually the centers elect their new government, which are people who serve all their offices for nothing and do a lot of hard work, and gotta say hats off to these guys. Treasurers Sophia Urbanik and Secretary Dorothy Cooper. Chaplain will be Josie Wazinski. And the Sunshine Club, Agnes Warner. Love the Sunshine Club. They do the job. They had a wonderful big dinner there with pretty napkins and so forth, and candy canes, which are made by Sophie Urbanik. And I'll tell you, they have all kinds of drinking glasses in color, which were donated by Aldrich, and they played bingo, and everybody had a good time. Their next meeting is December 30th. That's Wednesday. No, I'm sorry. There'll be no meeting until Wednesday, December 30th. That's your next meeting. Okay, seniors over there in Silver Creek, and they have a beautiful place down on Route 20 and 5. Make sure you get in touch with them. You can meet a number of their people there. Milt Gruish, he's the best known of the lot. And, of course, Ethel Patterson, incidentally, is in the nursing home at the county. Now, the county has a wonderful nursing home. They just spent millions on it, and they didn't add any new rooms, though, because by law, under the Medicare law, Medicaid law, they cannot add new rooms to, or build new health care centers, because then people would be on Medicaid, a lot of them, Medicaid, and Medicare doesn't help you when in a nursing home to speak of, but Medicaid does. And they don't want any more expenditures. So 30 years ago, they simply ruled there'd be no more beds. that was a clever move. And of course, you got 3 times the seniors now in need of health care services. Oh well, they put them at home. They call it hospice, and let the oldest daughter usually take care of them 24/7. Hospice does come in and help out a little bit, though. December 29th, Dorothy Jones is going to be serving the dishes and the food and so forth, and the coffee, and they do over there need some pantry items, detergent, toothpaste, paper products, canned food, and anything else. The new members are always welcome over there at Silver Creek. They meet every Tuesday at 1 p.m. at this center. If you want to get involved, call Ed Noonan, 934-2170. Anybody in the area. Incidentally, you don't necessarily have to be a resident of Silver Creek to belong to that. Check it out. They'll take anybody over 50, most of them, and any senior from any place in the county, usually, because many seniors do move around anyhow and belong to more than one. United Seniors, this is a group of seniors who are dedicated to senior activities all over the county. And everybody knows the president, who's St. George, and he does the job over there. And I just had a couple of notes here I wanted to mention about the United Seniors. Anybody can join who's a senior, but usually you get a lot of the leadership there. And they meet regularly, and once a month. And I'll tell you, we have a good bunch over there. They meet at the Beaver Club. I love that, Beaver Club. That's a little animal with a big tail and everything. Yeah. And the State Attorney General's office, Talafiaro, is the person who comes around and talks about these scams and things like that the State Attorney General is checking into. March 8th is the next meeting at the Beaver Club. If you want to join, get over there, get involved, see Mr. St. George. I don't know, it's a wonderful group. United Seniors, and they are united because, excuse me, I'm having a little trouble here. All right, sure, and happy seniors. They have a wonderful group over there. They have delicious luncheons with the halls all decorated, and it's just a huge bunch. The town supervisor drops in regularly, and he installed John Walker over there in Sheridan. He installed the president and vice president, everybody else. I'll mention who they are. Ellen Soothall is the president, vice is Mabel Warner, secretary Patricia Smith, and the treasurer is Angie Logan. And this is a real active group. Get involved if you're not already. And they also love to, the Sheridan crowd, they put out a lot of dinners. Yeah, they do the Meals on Wheels. Can you believe it? Oh, yeah, they put them together in the fire hall over there in Sheridan. There are two Sheridan groups, but the big one does. And boy, they deliver 100 meals a week. Can you believe that? Yeah, they take care of everything, transportation, the whole work. The Sheridan Happy Seniors, as well as all senior groups and the Senior Report, wish you a very wonderful, joyful, healthy, prosperous new year, 2010. All right, we're going to take a little break, a little quiet, a little peace. Every day, give yourself a moment of quiet. Meditation, a little prayer, whatever it is, concentrate, focus on something nice. We get such nonsense around us. It's nice. There are nice things out there too, good things. And let your mind just drift. And think about how lucky you are. Many of us have our wonderful grandchildren right nearby. Here's a little scene. This is kind of an old-fashioned scene, I might add, where you still have the cattle grazing over the top. Give yourself a break. This is for you. Isn't that beautiful? Such peace and quiet. I love it. We have a guy here. No, he knows he's going to get on. He shoots from the hip. Mort Flexer, the Gazer.
Good morning, Reed. Good morning, John. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Reed, you bring back some memories. I guess it's Christmas, so that brings back stronger memories than you do. When I grew up, we had some neighbors named Sinnott. And I always think of their daughter this time of the year. They're younger of two daughters. And but today, for some reason or other, I recall an incident with Mr. Sinnott. I bumped into him one day on the street, not literally, but we met. And he said, "Oh, Mort," he said, "you're going to college down in Washington, D.C., aren't you?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Do me a favor, will you? I understand that the Library of Congress has a great genealogy department." And I said, "Yes, they do." And he said, "Well, see what you can find out about my family history, will you?" So I returned to school and got over to the Library of Congress one day and looked up his family and had no difficulty finding quite a bit of information about them, actually. I should have mentioned to you, by the way, that if Mr. Sinnott was proud of anything, it was his Irish history. The fact that his family had come from Ireland to this country. In any event, I came back from school, went next door, knocked on the door. Mr. Sinnott answered. And I said, "Well, I did look up your family history as you requested. And I've got good news and bad news for you." He said, "Well, what's bad news? I don't understand." I said, "The bad news is that your family went to Ireland with the English army." So anyway, he looked at me for a moment. He said, "Mort, this will be our secret, won't it?" And I have kept that secret for all the years, or I had kept it for all the years that Mr. Sinnott was alive, so I don't feel guilty telling you the story now. But before you get too excited about your family history, better look it up. In any event, I want to wish you all a very happy New Year, and you too, Reed, and you too, John, and I thank you all.
Well, thank you, Mort. Well said. let's see, last year you